Starting over. Especially this part, I really worry is not. This part where I'm just resetting and resetting and resetting.
Brigands
Didn't
have
count
run
down,
up
but-
these lanes.
Oh well.
Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
That's weird. That's weird.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome. Eradicated.
Man, wish I would have hit that on the first one. Would have been an old road time. Alright, there goes a minute. My current best old road is 1 minute. I'm tied for 9th with like Cry 4 and like probably, you know,
Secrets
5
and
other people or
wonders can
something.
be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws.
And then world record on old road is 50 seconds by Tricrow and Time Muffin. So it's pretty hard to get those extra seconds.
I remember days when the sun shone.
Oh,
And laughter could
okay.
be heard from the tavern.
That's a thing.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins. In time,
Get him,
you
get
will
him,
know
get him.
the tragic
Oh.
extent of my failings.
Almost there.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed
It's
dimension
not
of
actually
delirium are
routine.
tenuously
Can't actually
thin
do
here.
that. Ah, this is so frustrating. So close.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Yeah, two Hellion I've tried 2 Hellion before, but it's not actually a team. Explain for a bit. Okay, yeah. I'll try to do that.
You
so
answered the letter.
So right now,
like me,
I'm trying.
You are a part of this place.
So I'm using the multi-client glitch to try to re-roll the stagecoach. So the ideal party is 2 highwaymen, a Hellion, and a Houndmaster. You can also go in with 3 highwaymen and a Hellion.
Now, like me,
okay.
You are a part of this
place. Okay, so I got the Houndmaster. It's always the Houndmaster that's last.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all
so
the forgotten corners
now I'm gonna
of the
try
earth.
to upgrade the Nomad Wagon so that I can try to get some good trinkets on the way in, and then
profit, of course.
Unequip there so that I can get all those heirlooms back, because we're going to need those heirlooms.
I can still see their angry faces
back.
as they stormed the manor.
Get the skills set.
But I was dead before they found me.
Don't actually need those skills on her. I screwed that up. Okay, so...
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready. The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold. Later.
Okay, so there's a... There's a trick. So the way that we're able to use the same party in the entire Darkest Dungeon is that there's a couple frames where didn't unlock all of that. It actually takes a couple frames for the game to check if you're in an area that you're allowed to, if you're trying to go to an area you're allowed to be in or not. And because there's a couple frame leeway, you can use that window to, like, while it's doing the check, you can select some other place that you're not allowed to go to. So that's how apparently my dismiss is right now level 3. So I normally wouldn't be able to bring him into this apprentice dungeon, but
annihilated.
Thanks to that trick, I was able to. So we now have the team. It cost me some time at the beginning. So
another one
when I'm doing the old road, it is
so too will resistance.
I have a detailed timer that just says split 1, split 2. So the minimum number of times that you should check for heroes when you're doing... No, so I couldn't go into the ruins because Dismiss is at level 3 right now. So I selected Darkest Dungeon, and then there was like there's kind of an audio cue when I'm doing it. Like I selected Darkest Dungeon, and then it gave me like the warning dialogue about like, hey, this is some real shit, be careful. And then after I click through that, then there's a couple frame window where I was able to select this mission, even though dismiss is not allowed here. Which is also how we use the same party for all 4 darkest dungeons, because you're normally supposed to have to bring one party for each of the darkest dungeons.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
That was too bad. That was a bad dodge. Add speed rolls when done over level.
Confidence
Okay.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
So, if this was the regular game, you would want to focus down the stress dealers. But since it's not, I was just trying
Continue the
to
onslaught.
delete one of these so that they don't have to take their turn. Because it takes about...
As the fiend falls,
It takes like 5 seconds for an enemy to take their turn, so you can save a little bit of something off just denying them their turn.
precision and power. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And that's
Man
another...
is slave to the beast,
Oh,
and the beast is slave to the moon.
hell? Pass turn. Okay, that sometimes happens where it gets, like, confused about where you are. Okay. That's good trinkets. Okay. Now splits off ruins 1, so just executing the multi-client glitch about 15 times over the course of 10 minutes. See if I can get it any faster than 10 minutes.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
So when you buy something at the stage at the Nomad Wagon, it like does some kind of a save. So then you've got to move rooms in the second client. So even though I'm trying to
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
still back at level 2, that highwayman's.
Cast out from the civilized world, these men may
Need
yet
any
be
of
of
those
use
guys.
to us.
Melee skills. Caution cloak. Don't need the caution cloak. Alright. Got those protect things. So I've got 2 steady bracers. I've got a sheath.
A ray of sunlight, a beacon of golden hope.
hell? I don't know if that was worth it. I feel like I'm gonna... I feel like I'm losing some time here because I'm spending too much time at the Nomad Wagon. Just trying to level up to level 5s.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay. I don't need any of these. Oh. That's pretty cool. Yes, please. Yeah, focus ring is... The legendary bracer would have been very good as well.
Even these dirt-covered dullards have their uses. Put them to work.
Okay, level 4s.
Death and demise. Cause for celebration.
Alright. Yeah, I can't really afford anything good, so I'm just gonna split through it.
Tonight, the fools make merry. Tomorrow they
Die laughing. I wish I hadn't sold so many of those useless trinkets, because now I'm actually going to be short on money.
We dug for months, years, an eternity.
And we were rewarded with madness. Okay. Dismiss is there.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final.
Crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get him to an appropriate level. I'm definitely gonna... I'm looking for sort of 5-5. So once the other highwayman...
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Okay. Once the other highwayman and the Hellion are level 5, then it's time to go. We do need all of them. Well, oh, there we go.
A fever of willful determination sweeps
Okay.
through the barracks.
So now, load
Every creature has a weakness.
load
The
client
wise
2
hero
up to where
trains
we're
for
at,
what he will face.
and then that way we can duplicate all the
Strict regimen is
trinkets.
paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat. Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
thing really helps out. I never get it, so I didn't really realize how much it helps. Okay, he can't go all the way yet. Okay. Unequip all, load back in.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right. The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Want to spend the money here. I'm low on money. Could have been faster menuing. Okay. Unequip over there. Finish leveling that up.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here. The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind. Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
Okay, make sure these two things are synced up now. Focus ring, melee, highwayman buckles, steady bracer. Okay, that's all I got that's worth getting. Okay.
Once again, the stars are right.
Clean up.
And the manor sits at the very epicenter
Wow, these guys
of
are
cosmic unrest.
looking so bad right now.
Cultists rally to their
Okay,
twisted
so-
idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Okay. So then go through here.
The blood of the fallen flows
So
ever
in
downward
the
along these
other
titan
client,
spires.
I'm
The creature fattens itself on your failures.
clearing out all their bad, like, diseases and
Decimated.
stuff. And I assume that I will,
Their
at some
formation is
point
broken. Maintain
of
the
this
offensive.
mission. Oh, plus 15% virtue. That could come in handy. So when I use the trick, it will sync up all of the things that I've done over in Client 2 with what's happening in Client 1.
Grievous injury.
That was not good.
Palpable fear. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Impressive.
But then the danger in doing this is that I am not actually ready to execute the trick. So if my characters get into trouble, I don't really have any recourse for them. Oh. I didn't realize he was one off. I thought he was dead. If I had realized he was one off, I definitely would have not done it like that. Are fine. There's not actually much unholy. That's fine. Zoophobia is not great. Stippler's fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, I just need to get rid of that one last bad quirk. Because there's a lot of bad stuff that's east. So, oh, nice. Okay, that's not so nice, but oh, Hogchamp.
Many fall in the face of
I think
chaos,
it's 25%. Chance for virtue. Oh, but then we have the 15% from whatever that mission thing was. Okay, now put
the match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Can't I hit her?
A decisive pummeling.
Okay. And now we are ready for the trick whenever we need.
Surges as the enemy crumbles. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay, so food-wise... Oh, yikes, because one of them has tapeworm.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So, I'm out of food now. Because there's one more hunger check and then I want to camp. So, that's... Oh, bad speed rolls. They only have speed 7, so normally we can beat them to the punch. And we can take out, like, one of them before they act, but I guess all our diseases and terrible quirks and stuff are standing in the way of that right now.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, not the finger. Okay, at least he's dead. Fingers. Not good. I do not like that attack.
The ground quakes. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Precision
Yeah, see?
power.
We beat the priest on this speed roll. The witches are a little bit faster, so I'm not... Oh, come on. Yeah! Oh, there's something I forgot to do with my characters here. Okay, I forgot to put up their camping skills. So, I'm thinking that I should... I'm gonna unequip our good trinkets.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. Unequip, and then I'm gonna do like a tactical reset here so that I can have full... Oh, looks like I don't even need it to be tactical. I think they're just gonna give it to me. Yep. Shame he's gonna lose that stalwart, but other than that... Does he bleed? He bleeds.
A devastating blow. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay. So then... do that on purpose. I can get all the trinkets back. I'm losing just a little bit of time on this fight. Oh.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors. The light, the promise of safety.
As long as she doesn't have anything bad happen to her in this fight right here.
The creature fattens itself on your failures.
All I need. one else can handle it.
As
She's the one on short
purchase,
stack.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Grievous injury, palpable fear. More blood soaks the soil.
Damn it. That was not good. That was not good at all. Now, like, don't even get a turn because I don't have
Their formation is
trinkets
broken.
anymore.
Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Press this advantage.
Damn it.
Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, so right here, riposte is pretty important. Because the Shambler's gonna do, like, AoE attack on everyone. So, if both highwaymen have their riposte, their duelist advanced riposte go up, then that will go a long way towards dealing him some damage. And then other than that, like any other boss, we want to stack up bleed. Doggo's not pulling his weight. So he's Death's Door on his turn.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
But I can't hit him. Because I don't have my trinkets anymore.
Confusion, nerves, and panic. More blood soaks the soil.
You'll notice my other one, I pretty much keep ready to do the trick the whole time for these. Don't move. Nice. Oh, I could have used the dog biscuit. That would have been better. 12. Ah, so his next turn he's dead.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. As victories mount,
Okay,
so too will resistance.
In this case,
The blood
now
of the fallen
I'm using the
flows
trick
ever downward along these
to duplicate the
titan spires.
torches
The creature
and
fattens
also
itself
the
on your
candle.
failures.
Oh, crap. I'm losing all my time here. Okay. All right. 1 second. That wasn't what I meant to do at all.
But it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
Okay, alright. I have all the things. Alright. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I lost some time there, so I accidentally did the stuff on the wrong screen. Okay.
The thing has no name.
So then I just had to switch everything around.
Nevertheless, those who would submit to its word this will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god. Madness made flesh.
Oh, I should have brought holy water instead of the herbs, but okay, good, good. All right, so didn't bleed. Okay, one of them's down. That's good. Good dodge.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Nice riposte. Death Flash is not so bad.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying.
Okay, we are definitely good. That fight can be bad. And then there's the fight right here, which is not so bad. Make sure to take out the priests, because they have... that was not great. Now the priest gets a turn. Chase the mines. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I was so worried about that, I actually closed my eyes when I saw it that he was going for the finger. It doesn't bleed. There we go.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
No. That fight is usually not not the worst thing that can happen to you.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
The first fight in this mission is bad enough that Cry4 called it Monka S on his timer, and I thought that was fitting enough to keep it. And then, so the trick is, since we have these torches, right? The torch makes this attack that he's going to do right here do 0 damage and only a bit of stress. Without the torch, it does like 20 damage and 50 stress. And since we're gonna lose the torches if we do the trick, you want to get as deep into this dungeon as you can before using the trick.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. A decisive pummeling.
So their first attack, so they get 2 attacks per round, and their first is always Revelation. So that part's good. But then their other attacks can sometimes be pretty spicy. Yeah, like if we do the reset the health kind of thing, we lose all the trinkets, which includes the torches. Unless I'm being smart about it and put the torches in the inventory. Like that. Which was also why that's, when I camped the last time, like, there was a world where I would have gotten out of Darkest Dungeon 1, like, without having to reset after I camped. And if that had occurred, then I would have actually duplicated all of the trinkets I had on.
Well struck.
Okay, make sure to kill him because these guys can heal. Okay, good. Good thing Riposte works through block. That first one's gonna die from bleed. Alright, see you in a bit.
A singular strike. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Masterfully executed.
Nice. Does he always Grand Guard the front one? That's not ideal. Okay. Oh.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Nice crits. Okay. Little hounds are gone. Just the big guy. He's gonna do a real attack. Wow!
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, that's weird. The map's broken. Scripted eat. Where next? Through this door, dude. Come on.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Bleed. Yeah.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oh. Whoops. That was not.
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
And the dialogue.
Or it needs no language.
Oh.
Nevertheless, those who would submit to its word, this will, are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god.
Okay, well, everyone's back. At least I didn't lose anybody. I thought I was gonna lose. I thought I was gonna lose that highwayman. So I may have. Yeah, that was not ideal, but let's. Oh, what did she have? What did I lose off of her? Okay, we're gonna... Nice. Nice. That crit was clutch. And that not critting was also clutch.
Well struck. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, I see. I see what happened. Okay. So, I really hope I don't have to reset on this. Nice. While you were making tea, in the first Templar, or the second Templar fight, my highwaymen had a critical riposte for 59 damage, which was pretty cool.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Nice.
Power. This is no place.
Not nice, but it's fine. Oh, the dialogue.
For it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its word this will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. A death by inches. English horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. Maniacal cultists are quelled for a time, but there can be no celebration. Your progress is measured only in progressive realization. At dawning horror, you are in the shadow of the end.
Okay.
The interminable stone hole
So,
above an antechamber.
the...
The creature is vast beyond
that's weird.
measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
So,
The gateless
tracking shot is
a maddening
kind of important
realms
in
beyond
this,
human understanding.
because I'm gonna need the highwaymen to... I'm gonna need the highwaymen
Respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
to be able to hit the white cell stock in the back.
The light gains purchase. Spirits are lifted.
I'm doing that here because these dogs that we're going to fight have pretty high dodge. So if we do the unparalleled finesse, then there's less of a chance that they'll dodge my attack, and we'll be able to actually get through this in a reasonable period of time. This was not the best dogs fight.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Nice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship. The light,
Okay.
promise of safety.
Now we're on to the first cyst, or
The way is lit.
run killer, as I like to call him.
Require only the strength to follow it. In radiance may we find victory.
So that white cell stock in the back, I don't know if you've been here for any of my runs, but he can teleport you to one of, I think it's 5 different locations throughout this mission. So 2 of them are actually good for you. 2 of them actually help. Oh no. But he can't do the teleport on his first round. He can do it on his second, but the chance that he'll do it goes up, like with the turn number. So it's important that you make sure that he never gets a second turn. Like,
Well struck.
oh.
A powerful blow.
So it was summoned this turn, so it's gonna, yeah. Okay, so it can do that. Okay, that's not ideal.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
But my whole party can hit the back line, so...
A devastating blow.
I think he's dead. He's dead.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I actually forgot to bring trinkets into this dungeon.
Impressive.
3. Nice. Okay. At least the hound's dead.
Hope blossoms.
These guys are bleeding. Okay, that one's gonna bleed. That one's gonna bleed.
Continue the onslaught.
But it's faster kill him.
Destroy them all. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It's really not great that I forgot all my baller trinkets.
Precision and power.
10. Come on. Oh, right. I was holding on. I was holding on for the point blank shot. Okay, that's helpful. That's also helpful. Oh, I should have done tracking shot on him. So now this will summon. Okay. So then I can riposte with him. Oh, perfect. Oh, nice. That's so good. I was going to tracking shot with the other one, but I can't let that opportunity go. Okay, so that's up. It's only bleeding for 2 somehow. Oh, because they haven't been using the highwaymen. So now it's bleeding for 6. Not great. That's also not great. This turn was not the best turn. Bleeding for 8. Bleeding for 11. 12. Bleeding for 12.
A singular strike.
Bleeding for 14. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, still almost.
The heart of the world is laid bare. For sword.
Yeah, so you can see. Okay. Candle. Oh. That's pretty cool. Give him the focus ring. Give him a candle and a sheath. Give him a bracer, melee, and highwayman buckle. Oh, and then... Okay. No, I do not need 8 food on this quest. And as much as I love Wayne June, I'm kind of glad there's no dialogue right here. So, world record is not possible, but I definitely think I can get a sub 120. Zoko, that's fine. It's cool. No worries. Glad to have you here. Good to see you. You're gonna see my first sub 120. Probably. I'm doing quite well. You can see by all the green on the right side of the screen that that my evening's going well.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you.
And how are you, Zoko? Sporadic. Nice. Chew. Alright, here we go. Oh. Good morning, then. Sporadic. Okay. Sporadic? Ah. Man, they do not like that doggo. Okay, 1, 2. All right, we in there. Yeah, I'm... Ah. There we go.
The flesh is fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
Nice crit. Gotta love that mark. Mark party on accident. Sleeper mark party. He's not bleeding at all, which is not good, but... Okay. Now he's in front, so he can bleed a little. Will that do it? He's bleeding. He's bleeding for 10.
The flesh is immortal. It is undying. Prey does not take
Okay,
two
now we click through.
form.
Huh, the mark stays. That was pretty cool. Is Dismas like trapped in space and time or something?
The heart of the world, progenitor of life, father and mother,
Alright.
Alpha and Omega, our creator, our destroyer.
As good as he's doing, I think I'm gonna have to kill the doggo. Rip. Yeah, he's he's got this little trinket, this little like regular highwayman trinket that gives him like plus, oh, that was so close, plus 5% crit.